Hello everyone, KirbyVolt here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mega Man ZX. Last time we got here to the Guardian HQ after passing a test that they gave us to do in Area C, a city-like area with suburbs and people and stuff, and last episode was very not action-heavy, because we were kind of just talking to people. And you know, never a bad thing to chat up things, get kind of more exploration, get some more world building of all these characters, but I think it's time we get some action. So... cutscene stops you right there in front of that ship and you can't take it. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to Guardian Headquarters. And... I am Prairie, the commander of the Guardians. The commander of all the Guardians? That means... She's a very important client. Which is exactly why I want you to call her by her proper title. How did a little girl like Prairie become the leader of the Guardians? The sentient machines known as Mavericks continue to attack people. This is a terrible situation that should not even exist. Hundreds of years ago, man-machine put aside their differences and agreed to a truce. The Guardians have continued to investigate the robots, the root cause behind the current Maverick outbreaks. One day we found a research lab belonging to a certain scientist. A certain scientist? The first commander of the Guardians. The one who disappeared. She was my sis. So you took over when she was gone? And we were hauling the biometal that you found at that research lab. A long time ago, the world of humans and machines was saved by a group of legends. Biometal are fragments containing the consciousness of those legendary heroes. There might be some hint regarding the Maverick outbreaks in the data stored at that lab. Flu's personal laboratory is right next to the transfer room. Take the biometal data there for analysis. I'll be here analyzing that computer chip that you brought back. I takes it. There is one other room to look at, and this is Prairie's room/office. And hey, look at this. There's this doll up here. And we can just... I believe this is the stuffed animal that we got for her. There are some interesting little throwbacks or callbacks in here, if you can see some of them. Some of them not so obvious, some of them a bit obvious, and some of them are making me think of other things that wouldn't have existed by the time this game was released. Or at least not existed yet. Anywho's, if we go to the lab, which is nicely marked lab... Oh, good, good. I've been waiting for you. Now, where is this fragment of biometal? Gotta de-equip it and give it to him. And then he'll do some fun analyzing stuff. Ah, excellent. Data transfer complete. Much appreciated. You can take the biometal back now. And we get it back. Hooray! But... Maverick detected in Area D. Mission objectives will be relayed upon arrival. Move out and await further orders. I repeat, Maverick detected in Area D. Mission objectives will be relayed on arrival. Move out and await further orders. Area D? That's right next to Slither Inc.'s head's office. It's too dangerous for you to go back to town now. We must hurry to the command center. It looks like our enemy is on the move. Enemy? So not just some random Maverick outbreaks? After I did a little snooping on the chip you brought back, I found that there is a program controlling the Mavericks. There is someone behind the Maverick attacks, but they're just making them seem like random raids. They must be trying to steal the biometal you were carrying. Serpent's security force? Where are they? Why haven't they arrived yet? It takes time for them to be recalled to the head office from the patrol routes in the city. Guardian ground forces are moving to intercept the Mavericks in Area D. Ground forces reporting. The Mavericks are heading to the residential district. Troops are exchanging fire on the highway in Area D. No. Vent? Where are you going? I can help them if I use the biometal. Think, Vent. The biometal is exactly what they want. You'll play straight into their hands if you go out there to fight. I lost my mom to a Maverick raid. If the security force had reached us in time, she could still be alive today. They had the power to prevent that attack. But they did nothing. I refuse to be like them. Vince? Why won't he ever listen? Hold on, Vince. Boss, I'm not going to try and stop you, but I'm not going to let you play hero alone. Come on, Vent, let's go. Right. And so, this is Area D. The game automatically transports you here via the cutscene. However, if we go to the left, and I get hit by lots of things now. And this is where the game's actually going to start being. I have to be a lot more careful with how I'm acting. If we go over here, however, this is the transfer room we saw from last time. So, Area D is just right here. We could have gone here earlier, but there was no story purpose to go over this way, so now we're here instead of earlier. But just a good little reference point of where you are in the world map. And especially if you wanted to save after that cutscene, you could do that back at that transfer room as well, in addition to heal if you needed the health. Now, this is a pretty cool stage for a very interesting reason, but unfortunately we won't see that until we get to Area D2, so Area D1 will just kind of have to meander about. Now, if we go to this little spigot right here in the map, just this little divot, there's a switch. Use a blast to activate it, and this is a full heal, and this is a life up. The life ups are similar to the heart tanks of the Mega Man X series. Major difference is that there's only 4 of them, and instead of being scattered between all of the usual 8 boss stages, they're just kind of scattered every which way in the world map. We'll be getting all of them in this playthrough just so we can have a full set of health, because some of the bosses do get a bit tense. Another transporter? You came too? The other one rescued me and continued on alone. You have to save him. Alright, after we shoot you in the head twice. This is Area D2. This area is awesome, and if you are familiar with the Mega Man X series, it should become apparent fairly quickly. If not, I'll explain after we fight a mini-boss that should be showing up. Should be showing up right about... I know you're here. I know you're here, mini-boss. Here we go. These mini-bosses are not too threatening. Just be careful. If they shoot those guys, you can just get rid of them. The thing you want to watch out for is for another attack that this boss has, mini-boss, which is those. And just jump over them. You'll destroy it, and it'll come down, and then you gotta wall jump back up. if you have not caught on yet, this is actually a pretty good remake of the intro stage from Mega Man X, using enemies from Mega Man ZX and a new mini-boss that mimics the mini-bosses that you would fight in that intro stage of Mega Man X. The only downside is that there is no riding on cars. But, I mean, we still got a nice looking background, and this is probably one of my favorite music tracks in the game, to be honest. Okay, maybe not favorite, but a very good one nonetheless. Probably doesn't have the same oomph as the Mega Man X intro stage music, and I don't blame it for not doing that, but it's a pretty nice, cool one. And look at that nice backdrop. Isn't that a nice, cool backdrop with the city lights and all that? And it has the parts where the stage comes apart, just like in that intro stage in Mega Man X. And I mean, it's fitting, because we're using Model X, so we look like Mega Man X. I mean, it's all full circle here. Clearly. Everything is intentional. I mean, it's obvious that this is intentional. Inti Creates were actually, they worked on Mega Man X2 and I think X3. And they were big fans of the X series. That's why the Zero and this game are actually more based off them than the classic ones. But we'll talk about that later, because... cutscene. Boss? Ah, you've come, Model X, the blue Mega Man. It's time to see the legend in action. Stay away! It's a trap! Ah! Boss, what happened? Then shoot me! And so, here's our next boss. You notice that he actually has a different icon than the boss we've been fighting so far, being a Z. I think it's because Inti Creates really want Zero to be dead. There's a lot of interesting things about the whole Zero controversy and all that stuff, but for now, we're fighting Giro, who is using the abilities of Zero, if it was not obvious by this point. Nothing too bad, just watch out for some of the attacks, jump over, nothing too dangerous. You should be familiar by this kind of stuff by this point. Stop it! Come on, boss! Stay with me! Boss! Model X, the blue Mega Man. Model Z, the red Mega Man. Such disappointments. The biometal the Guardians found might as well been in the tin can scrappings. Who are you? The name is Serpent. I rule all that lies before me. I am the Model W Mega Man. Serpent? You're the president of Slither Inc. I see my reputation precedes me. You've done well to remember me, Blue Mega Man. You're the one behind the Mavericks, and what happened to Boss? You're shaking. Is it anger or fear? At least the red was more of a man than this. I'll show you what kind of man I am. Prometheus. Ah, poor blue Mega Man. What you mistake for courage is nothing more than mere recklessness. Quiet! No! Chosen ones like us, who can control the biomodel's mega system and transform. We are called the Mega Men. Those chosen few are the shepherds for guiding the flock into a new world. But you've proven with your pathetic abilities that not all Mega Men are fit to rule. pull the password data out of them.
Understood.
That was far too easy. What should we do with them? Leave them to the Mavericks and carry on as you were. A battle between the evil Mavericks and the good Slither Inc. security force. Classic. The people of this town will go on with their lives as usual. We need the facade of peace to continue on just a little bit longer. Eventually, they will all become a glorious sacrifice for Model W.
What? Password data retrieval complete.
Yeah! Now we have all the passwords. Let's go. It's time to proceed with Project Haven. It seems the heroic legends of Model X and Z are nothing more than that. Legends.
My body won't move. Never give up. You still have something you must protect. Boss, you're awake? Model Z, listen. Don't worry about me.
Don't you know what you're asking? Your body is already beyond recovery. If you transform back, you will not survive the wounds.
Please, lend your strength to Vance.
Alright, I will.
Vance, be strong. Boss! Boss! Not again. First my mom, now boss. I can't protect anyone.
Vent, this is your last chance. If you combine the power from the two biometal fragments, you might be able to transform again. I can't be certain whether or not you'll be able to bear the strain when the two fragments are combined. It's your decision. You alone must make it. Do you have the will to fight? Do you have what it takes to continue where that brave man left off? Vent, our strength is yours. And Gyro's spirit is also with you.
Let's do this!
And with that, we have now received Model ZX, the combination of Model X and Model Z.
That's a Slither Inc. airship! No, this isn't good! Vent, the battle between the Mavericks and the security force has begun. You can't stay there, it's too dangerous. Return to HQ immediately. Prairie, let me fight! I must protect them. Every last one of them. Vince. It's fine. I can't sit on the sidelines wiping my tears while the world falls to pieces. Serpent said he would sacrifice the country to power Model W. I have to keep fighting. We must stop Serpent. Boss wanted that way. That's why he gave me Model Z. Alright. We've analyzed the data and found out a few things. Model W has the power to corrupt machines and humans alike. That's what has been causing the Maverick outbreaks. But Serpent only has the Model W Biometal fragment right now. How could he control Boss and the Mavericks with just that one piece? The Model W core is lying dormant somewhere waiting to be awoken. I'm not sure what Project Haven Serpent mentioned is about, but I think he's going to try and awaken Model W. He'll use it to take over the world. Where's the Model W core now? I'm not sure. Some of the data was corrupt, and we couldn't complete the analysis. What I do know is that the 6 passwords encoded into the biometal fragments are the keys. Combined, they will unlock the seal that contains the core. I managed to get Model X and Model Z first, but Slither Inc. found the other 4. It looks like we don't have much of a choice. We'll have to fight and take them by force. I'm going to simulate the data and narrow down the biometal locations using the Maverick signatures. Once I get a mission plan together, I'll add the information to the trans server. Vince, be careful out there.
And with that, we're going to end the episode off here, now that we have Model ZX. Thank you all very much for watching this episode. I apologize for cutscene heavy, but action is going to begin next time. Thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please consider hitting that like button below, and if you want to see more content from me, please consider subscribing. I hope you're having a great day, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, ciao!